Hey everybody, this is Malcolm Gilvar. I want to welcome you to another edition of Trade Show Quick Ticks. Today we're going to talk about setting goals and objectives. This is a really important element of a successful trade show, but it's one that oftentimes isn't taken terribly seriously or isn't even done at all by many exhibit managers and companies going to trade shows. So I want to talk about a little bit about the importance of doing it. And the reason it's so important to set up goals and objectives, because if you don't, there's no benchmark. Your sales team has no idea if they're doing is a good job. They have to know because there have to be benchmarks created, and those goals and objectives will help you do that. First thing, the difference between a goal and an objective. A goal is kind of the what. It's we expect to get leads at the show, or we expect to set up distribution, or we expect to meet with existing customers. All of those are great goals to have for a trade show. What you want to do with objectives is get into the micro of those elements. You want to be able to dive in and dig in into the details. So what you're going to do with goals to make them into objectives is those leads are going to become 10 leads per event or 10 leads per day per salesperson, whatever it is. And a lot of times you guys will have to go in and benchmark what you've done in the past to give yourselves goals and objectives that make sense for you. For example, in the past, if your organization has received 50 leads at this particular event, perhaps you want to make it 75 because you're going to be a more focused team moving into that particular event. I think that's really important. So again, objectives, you get into the details. So talk about leads, how many you're going to get. You talk about meeting with distribution. How many distributors are you going to try to set up? How many of those conversations do you need to have on the show floor to make that event successful? Then the key element to creating these, again, when you're going to set up goals and objectives, do this as a collaborative effort with your entire team. Don't make this just marketing coming in and demanding this is what we're going to do at the show. It has to be a collaborative effort. It has to have everyone on the same page. And really importantly, it has to have input from management, from upper management. If everyone at the top is focused on setting clear goals and objectives, and most importantly, if at the show the sales team is held accountable to what those objectives are, you'll have a much more successful event.